we always say, well, Marvel, they're always trying to resolve elements that were left over with the early phases, but we don't really know what they're going to try to do. And then this week we find out directly from one of the writers on the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, he was like, oh, we're bringing back characters from all those early Marvel films. And everybody then just goes, huh. Well, okay, I guess they weren't kidding around when they said we're going to go in, directions you're not expecting. So, I mean, hype, right? I think...
I mean, this is Justin Hammer, isn't it? At least one of them is Justin Hammer.
It has to be, right? Like,
yeah.
Look, Sam Rockwell is so good. He is so talented. And bringing him back to try to fill in another knockoff Iron Man void right after Iron Man is gone is honestly too good.
Right, my dream scenario right now, right? Because if we're talking about Phase 1 and 2 villains, there's Obadiah Stane. Yes, Obadiah Stane is dead, but there's Ezekiel Stane.
Yes.
Bring in Ezekiel Stane with Justin Hammer. Like, please. If we're gonna, like, they're clearly gonna go like a Dark Avengers or like an anti-Avengers sort of, not that anti-Avengers are a thing, but they're gonna clearly go that route. We already have the Captain America.
Yeah.
Well, we know that there's the Captain America. We obviously don't have him yet because the Coronis, but it's coming. It's right there. So let's do. We don't have to necessarily do Norman Osborn as that Iron Man replacement. No, Norman can do Norman-y things. He can maybe Iron Patriot one day, but we've already done the Iron Patriot bit, so I think it'd be a bit. They could make it work quite easily, but it could be quite convoluted having Rhodey as Iron Patriot and then being like, oh no, Norman Osborn's Iron Patriot now.
Yeah.
Like, you just bring in Ezekiel Stane as, I can't remember what he called himself, but there was obviously the rip-off Iron Man suit, which looked completely different to the Iron Man suit, but you could do it that way. Maybe call him Technovore.
Yeah.
Just go straight for that movie that no one remembers apart from me, because I was like the one person that semi-liked it.
Oh, Rise of the Technovore.
Yeah. The faux anime and the weird nanite things.
Yeah.
Maybe don't go for that look, because kind of yucky. But it's just the name's just sitting there, so why not?
So to me, the moment I saw this, I was like, all right, Justin Hammer is a given. That would be really cool. The other one, can they please finally just address Abomination and the Leader, for the love of God?
Like, I reckon they will.
I feel like
we know they're going to Madripoor. Like, mutants aren't established yet. Now, maybe Madripoor is going to establish them. We don't know. There is that guy they just announced was cast, even though he was been clearly cast since the beginning. Mm-hmm. So everyone wondering why it's just now. He's been there a while. Like, he could be the Falcon replacement that the comics had when Sam was Cap. Like, you can make him a mutant. I can't remember if he was a mutant or not, but you could go that route. Just have Abomination just chilling there.
I mean, look, all I would need is, like, I think all anybody would accept. It's like, they show up, because obviously they're going to be forming some sort of villain team. We don't know if it's the Cabal, Thunderbolts, whatever they are. And they're like, hey, how about Blonsky? And they're like, he's a little unhinged. They can show him. Maybe he's evolved his look. He's grown more.
Yeah, he's more Abomination-y.
Yeah.
He's not like skeletal Hulk.
Right. Like, just show us that. Give us a little update being like, I don't know, that guy's a little loose on his marbles. We don't want to work with him. All right, cool. Finish that up and maybe reference the Leader, but being like, we don't really know what's up with that guy, because obviously have She-Hulk and Hulk deal with him at some point down the road. So just give us a couple callbacks. I don't know. To me, it's all about Justin Hammer, though. That's got to be the one. Yeah. And I don't see anybody else, honestly, because he just makes sense. That fits in to everything.
Yeah, I would say he's the fan favorite, so why not?
Mm-hmm. And, like, I wouldn't mind this either. And I know some people might say, no, I don't like that, but I honestly wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind it if during his time in incarceration and all that, and during, the snap, he was still locked up for those 5 years, and he, like, gets out because they free him. They're like, look, we just need all the help we can get. You were doing real good. You weren't doing anything shady. He comes out there. He goes, I'm actually going to do the thing nobody thought, and I'm going to try to live up to the legacy that I try to steal from Tony. I wouldn't mind if they made him a almost good guy. That's like, look, Rhodey, let's work together and we'll make War Machine the new Iron Man so there's still hope out there. Like, I wouldn't mind a complete character flip that makes him a good guy, because it's like, people can change. Like,
Oh, absolutely.
I would not mind that as a character arc for him as well, because I think Rockwell, no matter what role you give him, he's a tremendous actor. He could deliver it. So, and he was originally the number 2 pick for Iron Man. So it'd be interesting to see if they could call back to that and, you know, play with it.
What if, right? What if, since we're having all these different multiverse versions of characters we know, like we know, who was it the other day? I can't remember who it was. Electro, that's the one.
Yep.
Like, we're getting Electro. There's no going to be more. What if Rockwell comes back and they're kind of throwing people up, going, "Oh yeah, the villains are coming back," but it's not actually that character; it's the actor as the role they were going to get.
Oh man, dude, that would be so good.
So like, we just have that. It's like, hey, here's Sam Rockwell. He's Iron Man from his timeline. It's just weird.
But the only way I will accept that if he shows up in the Iron Man suit and does the same exact dance.
Does the little running man.
Acceptable 100%. I will automatically vote that as the best MCU moment ever. Just a little shuffle and everything.
Sure, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm down for it.
I mean, whatever they have in store for this series, we clearly know that it's somehow connected to Black Widow, because the delays and, you know...
Oh, yeah. I mean, let's be honest. They're doing Thunderbolts. Let's be real. Everyone knows it. No one's officially said it. No one's officially denied it. It's kind of obvious.
See, I know something was up when I talked to super casual friends of mine, and they're like, isn't it funny how they delayed that Captain America show to come out right alongside Black Widow? They're probably setting something up. I'm like... Okay, even the super casual can figure this out. And even they were like, they must be doing something with that skeleton face guy. I'm like,
Not far off.
Yeah, you're getting close on the money there. So, you know, it's so obvious. Either way, though, I think we're both excited by the idea of revisiting old stuff.
Like, even if it's not Justin Hammer, just getting any of the original ones back.
True.
It's fine with me.
Yeah,
as long as it's not Loki. Like Loki can take it back. He's getting his own damn show, for God's sake. Like,
no more Loki.
He's already going to affect Doctor Strange too. So let's have Loki to a minimum.
Exactly. So hopefully we'll find out soon on who they bring back.